Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market update. The US dollar is struggling near multi-month lows. Gold is pushing new record highs. Oil remains uncertain amid ceasefire talks, and the Australian dollar is holding steady despite trade tensions. Let's break down what's happening in the markets today. The US dollar index is holding just above 103.4 after the Fed held interest rates at 4.5 and Powell delivered a cautious outlook. While traders were initially focused on economic data, sentiment has now shifted towards geopolitical risks, with markets watching closely as Trump and Putin prepare for negotiations. Technically, the US dollar index remains under pressure, but is attempting a rebound. RSI is moving out of the oversold territory, suggesting some short-term recovery. But MACD remains bearish, meaning momentum is still weak. Resistance stands at 103.67, which is a 10-day SMA, and 104, which is a key breakout level. While support sits at 103, a break below that could open the door to 102.81. Oil prices remain volatile as US-Russia ceasefire talks create uncertainty over energy sanctions. WTI crude hit 66.65, bouncing off Tuesday's 1% drop. While US fuel remains strong, the potential easing of sanctions on Russian fuel exports is keeping oil traders on the edge. Technically, WTI is testing key support levels at $66 with further downside targets at $65 and $64.75. However, a failure to break through resistance at 68.50, which is Tuesday's high, and 68.65, which is a 25-day SMA, has kept price action inside a veg pattern. A break above $70 would be needed to confirm a bullish breakout. Gold prices surged to 3052, setting yet another record high as rising trade tensions and Middle East conflict concerns continue to drive safe haven demand. While Trump's negotiations with Putin may ease political risks, uncertainty still lingers, keeping gold well supported. Looking at the charts, gold remains in price discovery mode, meaning there's no clear historical resistance to guide us. Fibonacci projections suggest 3054 and $3,100 as the next upside targets. On the downside, $3,000, which is a psychological level, and 2982 remain key levels to watch out. The Australian dollar initially dropped below 63.30 after the Fed's rate decision, but recovered as the US dollar weakened. Australia's Westpac leading index remained stable, while Finance Minister Jim Chalmers pushed back against Trump's trade tariffs, calling them self-destructive. Technically, the Australian dollar is maintaining a bullish structure, trading above 63.50 with RSI at 56, suggesting a positive momentum. Resistance sits at 64 cents and 64.09, while support levels to watch out for 63.16, which is the 25-day simple moving average, and 63 cents. Well, that wraps up today's morning market analysis. Keep an eye on geopolitical risks, gold's new highs, oil's uncertain breakout, and the Australian dollar's resilience amid trade tensions. Stay sharp, manage your risk, and I'll see you in the markets. Happy trading.